It was supposed to be a quiet afternoon in a well-kept suburban neighborhood, neatly trimmed hedges, identical mailboxes, and that one resident everyone tries to avoid. You know the type. Rules taped to her door, binoculars by the window, and a clipboard always in hand. Round here, they call her HOA Karen. She's the self-appointed enforcer of every minor code and clause, even the ones she made up herself. But today, Karen might have picked the wrong battle. It all started when a plain, unmarked pickup truck pulled into a guest parking spot near her unit. It wasn't flashy. It didn't block any driveways. But it was in the space Karen claimed as hers, despite it being marked as public. Within minutes, she was on the phone with a tow company, pacing back and forth with that righteous fire only an HOA tyrant can summon. No warnings, no questions, just action. The truck was hauled away before the driver even stepped back outside. But here's where it gets interesting, because the truck didn't belong to just any visitor. It belonged to an off-duty sheriff's deputy who was there visiting a friend. Yep, Karen had just towed a law enforcement officer's personal vehicle without proper cause. And let's just say, deputies don't take too kindly to having their perceive. They rights stepped on, badge or no badge. As word started to spread, neighbors peeked through their blinds. Karen, confident she was in the right, strutted around like she'd just saved the block. But behind the scenes, things were shifting. Paperwork was being pulled, security cams reviewed, and someone in uniform was now very, very interested in HOA Karen's long history of rule enforcement. You won't believe what happened when the deputy came back and found his truck gone. And Karen, standing there, smug as ever. The deputy returned not long after, holding a drink and chatting with his friend, completely unaware of what had just happened. We stared at the final video feed, hearts still pounding. My son studied the footage carefully. Wasn't from our neighborhood. The walls, the furniture, even the lighting looked different. That blinking router in the corner was the same model hidden in our attic. It confirmed one thing. This network was bigger than just us and Karen. Whoever set this up had access to homes far beyond our block. We decided to report everything. My son saved the footage, stripped out anything personal, and submitted a tip to cybercrime authorities. Within a few days, agents contacted us. Turns out, we weren't the first family to experience this. They'd been tracking a rogue tech ring using smart home vulnerabilities to plant hidden routers and siphon data across entire communities. Our case gave them the final link they needed. Karen, for all her dramatics, had unknowingly let them in. Someone offered her free Wi-Fi equipment a while back, and she thought it was a neighborly favor. She didn't realize the device they gave her was feeding into a much larger web. To her credit, once she saw the truth, she cooperated fully. She even apologized awkwardly, but sincerely. In the weeks that followed, tech crews came out to sweep the neighborhood. Several homes had similar devices hidden in their attics, garages, even behind TVs. It was unnerving how quietly it had all happened. But thanks to my son's quick thinking and curiosity, the system was exposed. Now, we have stronger network security, no strange devices, and a new router, name one that gets a chuckle but still sends a message, not your Wi-Fi_ever. This whole experience reminded us that in today's world, tech can protect, but it can also be used to invade. So stay alert, ask questions, and never underestimate the power of a curious kid with a keyboard.